How we doing? So today we are hitting upper body. Right now, my split currently is upper, lower, rest. Then it is chest and bis, back and tries, and then lower again. And the reason why I've been doing that split is because it's worked well for me. It's taken about 2 years for me to make the split properly. The other exercises that it's a groundhog. That's crazy. Right there. Anyways. It was right there. Anyways, so it's taken me about 2 years to get this plan set up. And with obvious, inspirations, of course, right? Like, great ideas come from great inspiration, So I was inspired by Jeff Nippert, obviously, Science King, whatever, and Hussein. Hussein gave me the idea to hit bis with back, because whenever you do a back exercise, you usually hit tries. And whenever you do a back exercise, you usually do, you usually hit a little bit of biceps, right? So let's see, hit a little bit more arms, because I was looking at my arms and I was like, it's just not good enough. Not enough size. It's a problem a lot of people have. So I'm hitting arms like 3 times a week technically. So hopefully that makes them bigger, right? More the merrier, right? At least I hope. We'll see. I feel like it's working pretty well so far. Past a little while, I put like a month, I put like 1/4 of an inch on my arms. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Well, if that keeps up, that's like what? Quick math. 4, 8. That's almost an inch in a year. I feel like that's pretty nice. From about 16 to about 17. Right? I don't know. Maybe it's a small amount. I don't know. It's bigger than my arms are now, so. Alright, we're about to head into the gym and hit a sick upper day. So my plan, as of right now, for this upper day, I usually start, upper days in general, I usually try to go heavier. Usually shorter workout, right? And then later on in the week, when I have that specified chest and biceps day, that's when I go, more proper bodybuilder. The isolation movements and such. Well, anyways, see you in there. Alright, so this is Garrett from Kristen's past. Not actually. Gotcha. Well, future. Fuck. Anyways, so this is me editing because my audio was not good. A great start, ain't it? In the workout. So pretty much the clip coming up, I did 90s for 9, right? For the 90s. Did 40s to warm up. Should have done 45s. It's not the biggest deal. Right. But before that, did some pull-ups to work the antagonistic muscles, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, enjoy. Alright, just got back home. You know how it is. There's a light right there that doesn't want to work. Anyways, so just got back home and check out the pump. Right now weighing, I can go double check, but in the morning I'm about 220 right now. 5 pounds down from peak of the bulk, you know, going down now, so going down now on weight, not strength. Alright. Left pec is feeling a little funky, but besides that, feel quite strong, you know. Do a little bit of a, vacuum. Ooh, always rough. Some side chest. Looking quite, tasty, if I do say so myself. Fucking summertime in the bugs. Ooh, all right. All right, looking quite good, if I do say so myself. Quite successful upper body day. All right, looking good, feeling good. If you have any questions, all right, let me know down in the comments. Keep it civil, right? Right now the abs aren't really abbing, if I do say so myself. But the bulk's the bulk. I'm gonna try to get down to like, I don't know, just solid 200. See how lean I am there. Depending on, so I'm thinking about, well, I look probably around like 20%. Maybe just a little bit under. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Depending on what my body fat percentage is right now, probably get down to around 195, 205, give or take 10 pounds. So until then, I'm not entirely sure how much weight or muscle I've actually gained. I've gained a lot of strength, but not quite. I don't know if I've gained quite a lot of muscle. So I calculated it, me being around 20% body fat, 225 pounds versus 2 years ago when I was about, 165 and like around 10% body fat. This is rough numbers. When I was 225, I was probably a little bit more than 20% body fat, and then honestly, when I was 165, I was probably less than 10% body fat. I was quite lean. Should have ate a lot more. That's what working out and running does too much do to you. I was weak during that time. Looked great though. But with those rough estimates, right, said that I gained in the past 2 years 28 and a half, I think it was. You guys can do the math. About 28 and a half pounds of muscle. If at 165 I was 10% and at 225 I was 20%. Right? But those are all rough numbers. Right. Stay in touch for the fucking cut. We'll see how much I actually gained. Because if I gained 28 or anywhere around fucking that number, pounds of muscle in 2 years, man, that's crazy. So you divide that in half. The upper level, right? If you look at some studies, it shows that like 12 pounds of muscle is great for like crazy genetics during your first year of exercising. So if I did 28 during the first 2 years, that would mean the very minimum in my first year, I probably gained about 28 divided by 2, 14, which would be wild. But I was underweight, so that does help, obviously. Well, if you guys liked it, let me know. Workout plan is working great. You know, you guys have any questions or want me to talk about in depth the workout plan, right? Just let me know down in the comments. I'll make a video, all right? If not, right, continue making the vlogs and explain as I go. Okay. You guys have a great day. Subscribe if you like if you like, dislike if you don't like. You guys have a great day.